My name is Alistair, and I've spent over $1 million in Facebook ads on behalf of my personal businesses. I run a carpet cleaning and a pressure washing exterior cleaning company, and on behalf of my clients' businesses who I run Facebook ads for. And in that time, I've learned a few things about maximizing the return on your ad spend. And I'm going to share with you my three biggest takeaways today. So, the first thing you have to know about maximizing your advertising spend is that the fortune is in the follow up. Okay. And today I'm going to talk about the three things that I've seen people fail at that minimizes their potential for returning for maximizing their return on the ad spend. Okay. So those three things are number one is that when a lead comes in, they are simply too slow. They are too slow to respond, and the customer ends up thinking about something else. They take too much time. They don't have processes in place to do this automatically. Okay. The second thing that I see is that they're not persistent enough. Okay. They give up after one phone call, two phone calls, or one text message. Okay. And they don't have systems in place and that automatically follow up with that client in case the client doesn't respond the first or second time. And the third thing I see, and I see this a lot, is that customer or that business owners are not organized, meaning that they let leads slip through the cracks because they don't know who they've spoken to, how many times they've spoken to somebody, whether they sent an estimate to somebody, whether they need to follow up with that estimate, and things just slip through the cracks. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I implement processes that eliminate these issues completely. Okay. And this is what's worked for me. And I implement the same thing for all of my clients. And if you want to know how I do this, if you want to use the same system that I do, you can get in contact with me. I'll put something in the description below and you can reach out to me. Okay. So let me show you exactly how I minimize this from happening in my businesses. Okay. So number one is that you have to use processes and systems. Okay, so here's how I make sure that whenever a lead comes in, they get responded to instantly. Okay, so a Facebook lead comes in. Let's say a Facebook lead comes in. Immediately, they're going to receive a text message. All right, and that text message says something like, "Hey, I saw you claimed our carpet cleaning promotion on Facebook. How many areas do you need cleaned?" Okay, and then we're going to wait 20 minutes for a response. Then we put a condition in here. Does the customer reply? If they do, we do one thing. If the customer does not reply, well, then we message them again after 20 minutes. Something like this. Hey, Mr. Customer, we use their first name. Do I have the right person? Are you looking for carpet cleaning? Okay. We're making this a very easy text message to respond to. Okay. The customer, it piques their interest. Yes, you do have the right person. Yes, I am looking for carpet cleaning. So the customer can easily respond yes if they are still interested. Okay. But we don't stop there. We keep it going. We wait one day for the customer to respond. If the customer does respond, then we update their position in the pipeline, which I'll show you in a second. And if they do not respond, well, I send them another message. It says, I don't mean to bother you if I have the wrong person. Is this Mr. Customer's name? And the reason why I do this is because we have to get their attention somehow. Okay. So the answer is probably yes. This is Bob. So we're prompting them to give us the response. So we're kind of feeding them into a funnel. Now you see here, there's multiple points of contact with a customer that hasn't responded, and it took zero effort from from my end. So you see, number one, okay, two of the most important parts is first of all, you're too slow. Okay, but if you have automation in place that's going to instantly send them a text message as soon as they inquire, well, now you're no longer too slow. In fact, you are the fastest around, okay? And it took zero effort on your part. The second thing is that you're not persistent, okay? You give up after your first message. Well, now we've implemented these systems very simply to where the customer gets followed up with regularly. And that happens automatically with zero effort on your part, okay? And then the last part that's very important, I'm going to show you right now. This is a bonus, all right? So many people are not organized, meaning that they they lose out on the customers. Okay. So here's what I've implemented. I've implemented a pipeline where new leads come here, customers that have responded go here, booking confirmed and paid. And we kind of move them through the pipeline. And this happens actually automatically. As the customer responds, they get to this responded lane. Okay. People that need to follow up later, they go in as hot leads, booking confirmed and paid. And each one of these things has a different automation attached to it. Okay. This is how I stay organized. This is how I make sure that none of my clients slip through the cracks. And this is how I make sure that I maximize the return on ad spend. Think about it. You are spending your hard earned profit to reinvest and find more customers. And if you're not maximizing your opportunity to close every single one of these leads while minimizing the effort that it takes to do so, you're losing money, you're minimizing your ad spend, and you're altering the trajectory of your business for the long term. So here's this is the process that I've implemented and have had success for me. If you're interested in how I do this, I'm going to put a link below. You can contact me, and I'm happy to set this up for you. Okay. Anyways, my name's Alistair. Subscribe because there's going to be a lot more content coming like this, helping you to grow and maximize the profit in your business. I'll talk to you soon.